Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a reading for you, general guidance for the month of May 2021. First, I would like you to subscribe to my channel if you want to like my video if you want to, at the end of course. Maybe check out my Instagram. I post a daily guidance card there for you every single day. And I'm also going to tell you, Aries, that maybe this reading, because it's a general reading, it may not resonate for you, so take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. And if it really doesn't resonate, maybe go and have a look at your moon or your rising sign and listen to that video, or you watch that video and see if that resonates better. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 more cards because I am a little bit discard. I need to have a look. So 3 more cards. So we start first with the moon, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, the Messenger of Water, which is the Knight of Water, the Knight of Cups, and the Star. I really love this Star card here. So we begin with the moon and then we go to the Star. So a whole different lighting and a whole different energy, quality of the energy. So let's have a look. Okay, Aries, you have the moon here. Now, Aries, you are a very active initiative-taking sign. You want action, you want doing. You're quite abrupt at times. The moon asks you to sort of slow down a little bit and listen to your emotions, because there is something you need to hear in the emotions, in the intuition, in your gut knowing. There's some message there for you, and I think you need to listen to it. Because the moon makes things a little bit vague. It can make things a little bit unclear because the light of the moon doesn't shine as bright as the light of the sun. So you can only reach the message there. It will come because usually it always comes, but it will come in more of quietness, in silence, in immersion in your own deep inner knowing. You're not going to find the answer in an external source. You have the answer inside of you. And the Ace of Air, that is the Ace of Swords, tells me that yes, you're going to reach the message. You're going to listen, and then it cuts through all the vagueness. It cuts through all the doubt, uncertainty, things that are not clear, because you are taking the time. Now, this is really if you are taking the time. If you take the time, you're going to be able to cut through and to get to the heart of the message, of the thing you need to know, you need to see, because it's something about the path ahead. And I feel that here with this 10 of Pentacles reversed, sometimes your mind is too much on money or on status or on outside looks, how the external world sees you and how you look, how you are looking in the eyes of the external world. And I feel that is really something that is not important now, because the answer is going to be found inside of you, not in the outside world, not in the world of money, not in the world of excess. You need to slow this down. And also, if you have fear thinking around money, which feels like this is part of it, that's why it's so much on your mind, then I feel it's time to let go of that fear, because you have here the Messenger, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is going to bring you new stuff. It's going to bring new proposals. It's going to bring new opportunities to you, as long as you calm down and you're not thinking about lack too much, not thinking about money too much. I feel if you shift your focus to your inner world, it's in versus your outer world, messages will come to you, solutions to whatever is on your mind will come to you, and you will see a clear path. But it's important to connect to that inner wisdom, to your emotions, because that opens up opportunities for you. Now, you may think, oh my God, here because of these two, but you have these 2 beautiful cards at the end. So this energy is then further out. This energy comes after you have calmed down, after you have gone inwards, then the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles tells me there is a new, even financial opportunity. There's new resources available to you. There's maybe a new idea you have to make money, but it is related to resources, to money, and it is something new, or a new way of looking at the money thing. So in a way, you may start to look at the concept of money, the concept itself, in a whole different way. See it as a means to, to go after what you want, but not something that is constantly lacking. So it's shifting from lack to abundance thinking, from lack and fear thinking to joy and abundance thinking. And that will shift your whole outlook, first of all, but it will also shift things in the real world. So it will shift things internally, but also externally. And I'd say that because of the star. The star is going to open you up to more opportunities. It's the card of success. It's the card of things that are available to you, roads opening to you, but also a gazillion roads opening to you, loads of opportunities and new possibilities. And this is just from shifting your mindset, from doing the inner work. It's not so much from doing things different in the outer world, but more of having a different mindset, a new perspective. And I have to say, most of the readings, well, it was a big thread through all the readings of the other signs as well. This new perspective, having a new way of looking at things, that is very important apparently, and that is something that came up over and over again for this month of May for all the zodiac signs, almost all of them, I think, really, and that was really remarkable. So have that in mind. I'm going to get some clarifying cards on top of these, so I'll put them like that to have a bit more space. And then, so what else? What else? I'm going to pull 2 cards on each row. Okay, yeah. If you cut through if you take the time to go inside and then you cut to the chase, you cut to the heart of the matter, things start to move again. And you'll have a lot of wisdom. So not only will things start to move, but you gain clarity, you gain wisdom, you learn things about yourself as well. And also this thing that you're thinking about and that you need a solution for, it is something that is sort of protected and blessed. So this card is really unnecessary. This fear card of fear of money, fear of lack of money, fear of not being seen as the abundant person that you really are, because you are always abundant in ideas to make new ways of living. So you shouldn't be afraid. But yeah, sometimes that creeps in. I mean, we all have that. So let's see what comes out here. Oh, I love this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I'm going to pull them all first so that we can go into them. Oh, 2 major. So we have major arcana cards here a lot. We have the moon and the star. So we begin with a major arcana card. We end with one because these are the basic cards. But then we have here 2 major arcana cards, here 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what comes out here. So this is big energy. I feel that you doing the inner work is very important. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. It will shift your focus. Okay, this one wanted to jump. Okay, let's just take that one because that is a good card. So as I said here, the moment you cut through and you take your time to immerse yourself in your inner gut knowing and be quiet for a while, be patient, be quiet. I feel that is what you need to do because you like to do, as I said, and you like to be active, take initiative, all that fire in you. But sometimes you also need quiet, and you need quiet to let the inner solutions come up. By the quiet you cut through them, and then we have movement and we have lessons learned, wisdom gained, and that wisdom can help you go forward. So where it says that sometimes you're too focused on material stuff on the outside and how people see you and how you want to be seen by people as money making, abundant, that sort of thing, but here, these emotions, this Knight of Water said you needed to be calm. And really, you're going to do that because there is this change of fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a change for the better. So if you do the inner work, this is going to change, and your fortune, even the financial aspects, because you have here the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, even the financial aspect is going to change, and it's going to be better and more abundant. And that makes you feel in control again. You have control of your chariot. You have control of your choices again, and you feel more empowered. You feel more in control. And that is important for you, Aries. But it is done through inner work. It's not done throughout outside work and external things and external factors. No, it's inside of you that the shift needs to happen. So more opportunities. So there is also, then you start to focus again, because you see really these new opportunities, and you have this new outlook on life, this new perspective. And then you start tending to those new projects, those new proposals, those new ideas, and you have a focus again. And you love that. You love that when you are focused on something that really matters to you. And this card really tells me that everything will come together in a good way for you, and you will be, your wishes will be fulfilled. You will feel good. You will feel in control. You will feel on top of things. But first it has to be unfold, and first you need to do the inner job, the inside hard work. And sometimes that is hard for you, but you can do it. So I'm going to take some message cards, and the message cards I pull randomly, as always. This is the Druid Animal Oracle, and for that I need the booklet, which I'm going to put ready here. And I'm going to pull one of these. This is from the Soul Coaching Oracle deck, and I want one of these. Okay. And I have a new deck here, which I really, really love. And let's see. Okay, this one. So bear with me, because it's a new deck, so I have to get a little bit more comfortable and acknowledged with them. So let's start here with this one. It's the Stag Spirit. So the Stag Spirit is with you. I'm going to read, but what comes to mind is majestic. What comes to mind is power. When I look at the image of the stag, it's really, I feel it's very representative of your energy. It's this independent energy. It says pride, independence, and purification. The stag brings us the qualities of grace, majesty, and integrity. Contemplating the stag can help you achieve a greater sense of poise and dignity. If you are ever confronted with a situation in which you feel vulnerable or under scrutiny, this is this card. This card really makes you vulnerable. And also that Moon card a little bit, because you don't see things clearly. But I think this Ten of Pentacles is really telling you, that vulnerability. So let me, oh my God, like that. Okay. So if you've ever confronted with a situation in which you feel vulnerable or under scrutiny, by attuning to the stag and asking for the protection of his spirit, you will find yourself feeling calmer, stronger, and more dignified. The stag signifies independence too, both spiritual and physical. By drawing this card, you will be able to find the strength to gain and maintain your independence. So your independence is very important, and I think that even if you have, in a job, if you have a job, I think entrepreneurship is really something that you should consider, because that's really what you are about. Independent, fierce, pride, but also you have to be vulnerable at times, and that vulnerability is in these cups, in this water energy of the moon, the water energy here of the messenger of water, the Knight of Cups. And you need to do that inner job and that vulnerability is really going to help you, because it's going to connect you to those emotions, and then you allow those emotions to speak to you and you listen to them, hopefully. So let's see. Okay, so really this is also connected to the Stag Spirit, because the Stag Spirit also spoke about purification. And this card says, my energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. So you don't need this fear thinking. You don't need to have other people approve of you through what you earn or who you are or what you do, because you're good and beautiful in and of yourself. You don't need others' approval, and you can clean house of those fears that hold you back, and it's done through the inner work. So that is the purification card. Now let's see. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle card, and it says time to go. It's number 45. Time to go. And I think it's, well, when I see it in this reading, I feel it's time to let go of, your validation through other people, because you need to validate through your inner self, and that will bring you much more joy and abundance. That will open up loads of roads for you. But I'm going to read it anyway, what it says here. So it's number 45. 4 and 5 is 9. And 9 is letting go. Time to go. So endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. And I'm going to give you the protection message. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. So I feel that feeling of loss and of feeling lost in the moon, yes, and then of course with you needing outside validation, that is making you confused. But it isn't lost. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this as a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. So it's really about surrendering to that inner knowing, to your emotions, and go from there. Do the inner work. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts. Doubts here, but you don't need to doubt. That is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny, but the soul does have the map of your destiny. So trust that. That is the message that card says. So it's perfectly in tune with all the rest of the cards here. And you may feel a little bit vulnerable, but that is also normal, and that will go away. That will go away if you do the inner work and if you let yourself be connected to your emotions, Aries. It's very important that you do that. So I hope you do that, and I hope you like this reading. And there will be a new reading coming up in the middle of May, and that will be a love relationship reading for you. And speak soon. And for now, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, Aries.